Life has always been an adventure, but I never fully embraced it until I moved to college. Adventure is defined as being an exciting experience or undertaking that is typically bold, sometimes risky. Before college, I used to take every day the same, with the same old routines of just going to school, work, and then to bed. I would go out on the occasion, but I would typically stick to my routines and stick to my small friend group. I would only live just so I can enjoy myself on the weekends. A friend in my fraternity once told me, "Don't just live for the weekends, make every day count," which is when I started to realize maybe I am doing the same old routine every day. And that is something I have changed as I came to CU. I've always grown up as a thrill seeker. I've traveled to many places across the country and the world, but that was only on the occasion, only once or maybe twice a year if we were lucky. But since I've come to college, I've taken away that every day is different. I'm sure people feel as if their life is just boring and flavorless as well. I used to just live for the weekend, taking each day the same, dragging myself through the week. I was bored. I spent a lot of time secluding myself, playing video games and watching TV. I would do the same things, just waiting for the end of the week to come by so I can enjoy myself. But since moving to college, I've realized every day has a different purpose, and every day is always a new adventure, but that adventure is what you make of it. Weeks fly by so fast, almost in a blink of an eye, and looking back, every day should be lived out to the fullest. I am a firm believer that having a positive routine, such as studying, exercise, or sleeping, is a good thing. However, negative routines can definitely affect how you live out your everyday life. I believe a big purpose in life is to step outside our boundaries and to see what the day is going to bring us. Growing up, I spent a lot of time hiding myself from the world. I went through some mental health struggles during my early teen years, which ended up taking a toll on living life to the fullest. I used to be an introverted person, which made meeting people difficult, and I spent a lot of time secluding myself from my family, and looking back, it was definitely a mistake. Seeking something new every day is what I've been striving to do since coming to CU. Junior year of high school, I've started stepping out of my comfort zone, and doing so was great practice, since now I'm able to do that every day since coming to college. On that note, sometimes I will still wake up thinking it's a typical day with the typical same old routine, but keeping an open mind leaves the door open for me to end up seeing or learning something totally new. CU is a great school with a very diverse student culture. There are so many different clubs and organizations for people to join that pursuing something new is right at our fingertips. Earlier this semester, I took a bold chance and branched out of where I was comfortable. I ended up joining a fraternity, and I have not regretted my decision since joining. My decision to rush a fraternity is a great example of how being adventurous can lead to great things. Another great example of stepping outside the box is when I first moved in. My roommate had not moved in yet, and I felt as if I was really alone. It was intimidating to start all over again with making new friends at a completely different school. Even though it's only an hour away from home, it still feels like such a long distance. But I ended up taking a risk, and I branched out and met new people in my dorm and people in other dorms as well. And to this day, I have an awesome group of friends, and we're all very close. My dad always told me you don't get if you don't ask, and that is something I keep in mind as I continue my college career. In conclusion, every day is a new day, in which I seek through an adventure. Ever since I moved to CU, I wake up each morning knowing that something new is coming my way, which on many occasions I have had something happen, whether that's meeting a new friend, going on a drive, or simply just walking around Pearl Street and finding something new. Life is the adventure you make it. You choose your own path and decisions. By human nature, we are creatures of habit. Going outside of your comfort zone and routine can be hard, but once you step out, many great things are bound to happen.